Then he suddenly picked one letter. Swami doesn't like his letter to be read by anybody. He always says it is one-to-one connection. Whatever you write is my will. By His grace, I had the wonderful chance of cleaning this bungalow. Till the old bungalow was demolished. For 4 years, I cleaned that bungalow. And I was the one who will receive all the letters of Swami that comes by post. So we will be getting minimum 5 to 6 sacks of letters, inland letters, covers, this, all that. And whenever Swami used to come out for darshan, that time this wonderful Sai Ramesh hall was not there. It was actually, they used to call this as Vrindavan shed, wherein Krishna shed. Krishna used to be there. There used to be a huge banyan tree. I think most of you would have seen in the photograph. Swami will come and quite a few people will follow just to take back all the letters what they have received. Swami has received from the public. So he'll take all the letters, he'll go inside, he'll sit in the safe room, and again the same thing will start. We'll keep pressing his feet. Some VIPs will be coming. There is one gentleman, Dr. Sundar Rao, most of you might be knowing. He was state president of Karnataka also. Incidentally, he was father-in-law of our principal devotee of Swami. Had plenty of experience. He also used to go behind Swami. One day morning, suddenly he had a doubt. Will it be possible for Swami to read all the letters that he gets? Is it possible? That's what he was thinking. So he came to the safe room. Swami used to sit in a chair. That gentleman was standing there near the entrance. So Swami casually started the conversation. Em Sundar Rao, em Samacharam. Normally he starts like this. Nothing, Swami. Everything is fine. He started telling all that. In the morning you thought something, no? What did you think? All in Telugu. Podduna emo anukunnave, em anukunnavu. There are so many things we think. So he said, nothing, Swami, nothing much. Letters. Swami was giving him hint. Anukunavu kada, anni letters Swamiki chadutaniki veelautunda leda ani anukunavu kada. That's what he said. That time he was flipping all the letters one by one. The letters what he had received from devotees. Yes, Swami. That's what he said. Then he suddenly picked one letter which was sealed nicely. He tore the letter. Patko, he said he threw the cover, gave to him. Patko, open che. He opened. So he thought Swami wanted him to read the letter. But normally Swami doesn't like his letter to be read by anybody because he always says it is one-to-one connection. It is you and Swami, nothing else. He said, Swami started reading the letter from his chair. Swami, my most humble pranams at your Lord. Whatever is written in that, in Telugu or I don't remember the language. He read that for the 15 lines. Andi Serikunda Sundara. That fellow was baffled because whatever Swami is reading from here was there in the letter which he was holding about 10 feet. Dan tarvata personal, iche. Other things are personal. So the first few things, Swami, everything is fine. Normally we write letters like that only, no? Swami, thank you for your grace. My son got married. This has happened, that has happened. I went to Sai Samiti, all that. Now coming to the problem. Now God also know we wanted to give a pass. Maybe that man is a very intelligent man. Immediately let me not start with the problem. See, naturally, no. In the human thing, when you go with anybody with your problems, what will happen, you know. So it is, that fellow is an intelligent fellow, maybe 10 lines of everything, namaskars, namaskar. I think he might have written namaskars to, as I saluted Ganesha and Swami, he would have written Lord Muruga, Lord Ayyappa, so and so, all those things. Yeah, Swami wanted it in that way. Then he said, Sundara, Naku letter, first I'll tell in Telugu because most of you can understand that. Naku letter chaduvalani akkarledu. Endukante, nene neeku aa thought istanu. Nene aa letter rastanu. So నీవు పెన్ ఆ పేపర్లో పట్టినప్పుడే నాకు నీవు ఏం రాస్తావు అని తెలుసు. Meaning, Sundarao, it is not necessary for me to read all the letters. The moment you take your pen, whatever you want to write, I only give the thought to you. And whatever you write is my will. So I need not read all the letters. Per day, I get 10 to 15 bags of post in Vrindavan. Similarly, it will be more than, I had worked in Puttaparthi also by His grace. There, minimum 20 to 30 bags of letters will come to Swami. And if Swami were to read one by one all the letters, there will not be any time. I think backlog will be of minimum 30 years. That will be the thing. 24 hours is not sufficient. It is not necessary for me to read any letters. But still, whenever I find time, I read all letters. Swami was so busy, but in spite of that, daily he reads. And believe me, all students' letter he will read all the students' letter that was given to him, because I have seen that. He'll open the letter, first page, first line to the last line. He'll read all those letters. That is because of his love that he had towards the boys. So that is one of the wonderful experience that we had in safe room.